Speaking of women, it's National, National Women's History Month.
Yeah.
March is. And as you know, like the past few weeks, I've been doing a big project. We've opened another space here in the same building, a little white box theater. And like whenever I'm in the middle of a big thing, I find I get a lot of unsolicited advice. And this is just a serious conversation about like being a woman. I'm like, and I feel like my credibility, I really feel how people don't take my word for things, you know, during that process. And I'm like, I measured this 5 times, and then I have to measure it again to prove. And I'm like, I don't know if it's because I'm a woman or a short woman or a soft short woman.
Or a sexy.
Yeah, you know, I got ample bosom woman. I don't know. Maybe people
because some people don't trust attractive people.
Aw, well, that's sort of sweet and sad at the same time. Is that a compliment or?
It is, because it's always like they're so hot, they're dumb. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and like I'm sure I could like wear spiked heels and pile my hair. You know, it's just I don't want to be that person. So. I just want to be who I am and be believed. So we worked with the writers to do something, because I know I'm not alone experiencing things like this. And we all know that there's an experience that women have where they'll say something and they don't get credit for what they said, and a man will get credited for what they said. And throughout history, women have also lost out to men credit for some major inventions in the world. So we just want to take a minute to do a bit that we call That's What She Did.
Yeah!
And we're going to talk about a few of these things. Now, let's start with tarot cards. You've all heard of tarot cards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? You guys familiar with this deck? It's one of the most famous decks. It's the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And this was named after Rider, which is the publishing company, and Waite, which is Arthur Waite, who was the man who was behind the writing of it. But not credited at all was Pamela Coleman Smith, who was the illustrator behind the entire thing. And through her, even though her illustrations have become the standard for all other tarot decks since then, it didn't get called the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. It was just called the Rider-Waite deck. And that's why we're all going to say together, That's what she did!
Yeah.
That's right. And you all know Monopoly, the game that we love to hate?
Yeah.
Because it takes too fucking long to play, and it glorifies capitalism. Well, the person that was credited this is a guy named Charles Darrow. Charles Darrow.
I hate you, Charles.
Yeah. But this unemployed heating salesman ripped this idea off from, you guessed it, a woman. Her name's Elizabeth Maggie. She created the original version of the game, which was called the Landlord's Game. And it was actually to satirize capitalism and demonstrate the evils of capitalism and monopolies. That's right. You know what?
That's what she did!
So not only did he rip it off, he changed what it meant for the worse.
I hate you, Charles.
All right, have you guys heard of a little thing called DNA?
Oh, she's getting lively.
The double helix structure right here. These guys got a Nobel Peace Prize for it, but they didn't have any help from anybody else, right? Or did they?
Yeah.
Rosalind Franklin, she was the first person to capture a photograph image of DNA. And then her research was shared with Watson and Crick without her permission, stolen. And despite her huge contributions to this discovery, she was excluded from their Nobel Prize. DNA? More like DNA, no thank you.
Yeah.
That's what she did. Are you a woman who's ever had credit for something you've done given to a man? Come up here with us. Come up here with me on the stage. We're going to honor you right now. Do you all know what Chalmoogra oil is? Probably not. It was used in a life-saving cure for leprosy, supposedly created by Arthur Dean. Now this is a picture of James Dean, because I couldn't find a picture of Arthur Dean, which is just fine, because Arthur Dean doesn't deserve to be remembered, because he stole that credit from a brilliant chemist named Alice Ball. She was just 23 years old when when she developed the injectable leprosy treatment using Palmubra oil. Hey, guess what? That's what she did. And then when she died suddenly at the age of 24, he took all the credit. Arthur motherfucking Dean. Who here has heard of America? Y'all know about the Lewis and Clark expedition? Yeah, there's even a university here named after Lewis and Clark. But you know who's left out of this painting? Fucking Sacagawea, that's who. Sacagawea traveled 5,000 miles, the only woman out of 32 explorers. She translated, she guided, she saved their asses multiple times. By the way, she was pregnant the whole time. That's what she did. And in exchange for all her work, her husband was paid $500. And all she got was one of these shitty coins that nobody wants. Anybody ever heard of Elvis Presley? Yeah, he's the one who sold 2 million copies of this album called Hound Dog. But there's more to this story. Willie Mae Thornton, an incredibly influential blues singer and songwriter, recorded the first version of this song. And it was considered one of the most egregious white appropriations of black music in all time by the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Guess what? That's what she is! Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we honor every woman whose credit has gone to some man who didn't fucking deserve it! Celebrate all of you! Thank you all so much for joining us! You may go back to your seats. Thank you. I'm gonna keep my flag though. Give it up for all the ladies in history and who are present here right now. And give it up for the laugh tracks for that great accompaniment.
That bit was so good. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I dedicate that bit to Bill McKinley.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Without that, it would not exist. Yeah, Bill, you nailed it. You nailed it.
Thanks. Hey, no, you were great.
I had a
you
part.
Were
I had a
amazing.
part,
You
but
were
you
amazing.
did the part. Yeah, good job.
You motherfuckers!
Yeah.
I am right here! I am right
Well, you'll get the credit. You'll get the credit here.
It's me, Stacey Hallal! Oh shit. Fucking Lewis and Clark
Are you
stole my credit.
Are you in the back?
I'm cropped out of the picture.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I'm exhausted.